Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah. Hello. Happy Thursday. It is the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Who's got this pipe? Oh, I think I have an idea who might have one.
Dennys!
Yeah. Think I got an idea.
It's not just a matter of if he has one. How many pipes does Dennys currently have?
Let me ask you this question, Kevin. Let's say the people on this show have their card and they're legally allowed to smoke weed. We drink on the podcast. Now we're talking about semantics, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
Some antics.
Well, Kevin really wouldn't have a problem with it.
No.
It's always going to be management.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am not management, if anybody wants to know.
And when have we ever sweat management?
No, but they'll you know how it goes.
I know.
They gotta have you over. They pay our salary.
They got to have you over back of a sofa.
Something. Always something. Well, I got several emails yesterday. We'd have one about the gas prices that were going on in Ireland and how high they were. I think it was like $8 a gallon.
Oh, you don't say.
And Cesar said that, our IT guy's visa ran out not long ago, and he had to go back to Germany.
Damn.
And I spoke to him today about work-related things, and he asked what our gas prices were right now. I told him about $47, depending upon the gas station and location. He said that gas in Germany is equivalent to $12 US per gallon right now.
Holy crap.
Right. So
Holy moly.
everybody bitching about our prices. It's crazy.
I think people just like to bitch, Kev.
That's true.
They do.
No
They
matter
do.
if it wasn't the gas prices,
That'd be something.
Whatever the news would be telling you to get all pissed off about, people would be very fucking pissed off. We just, as a species, like to bitch.
That's why Bitchy Liquors is going to do so well.
You're right. I think it has an audience. It does.
Yeah.
Bitchy. Fuck, I'm bitching right now. Pour me up a shot, bartender. Some bitchy liquor.
Bitchy Liquors, we got what you need.
Yeah.
I think it's therapeutic for some people. You can bitch too much, but
You're
yeah, I
right.
think people just like to bitch.
Got Vanessa here. She was talking about, hey, just a heads up. My uncle did fill up with the Costco gas when the pandemic hit us last year. His car ended up in the auto shop where the mechanic said that he needed new coils, plugs, and to empty the gas tank because the gas was watered down.
What?
Cost him $1,400 in auto repair. Beware of Costco gas.
Watered down.
I don't know.
Sounds like that gives you some problems in bulk.
Signed, the lady that owns the racetrack across from Costco.
Yeah, exact. Kevin, everyone's got a fucking agenda.
Everybody's got an agenda. You can never know the truth.
Email Racetrack Alley.
Happy Thursday. You'll never know the truth.
Yeah. How about that, huh? Yeah, I did see that because there was a name that kept coming up, like a standard of gas, and I was like, I don't know what that is. But apparently, yeah, there is kind of a rating of gas, and it has to have this accreditation.
To pass through whatever.
Well, at least to say if you didn't know, if you're like, am I getting good gas or not, you would ask, be like, do you have this standard of gasoline? And it was like maybe Top Line or something like that. And they're like, so if you do or do not have Top Line gas, and you'd be like, okay, I'm comfortable if it's accredited at Top Line.
Top class gas.
Yeah. I'm a man that loves bulk. You know this about me.
We do.
I think I need to go and be one of those players that does a Sam's and a Costco. What does that even cost you? Is it that it's not that much money, right?
I want to say, because I used to have a Costco card, I want to say it's like $100 a year. Maybe it's gone up, but
$100 a year. Okay, Sam's probably in the same ballpark.
probably, maybe less.
Kind of a major player when you walk in a room. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. He's got big bulk energy.
I told you need to come to Restaurant Depot with me too, because that's kind of like a whole new world, and that's not going to cost you a dime because you can jump on my card.
You think that what gets a person more wetter? I've got a Costco card and a Sam's card, or I've got a Restaurant Depot card.
Right now, probably the Costco card because of the gas.
Okay.
Restaurant Depot don't got no gas.
Or just gives you gas.
They do have interesting stuff there that you would never see at a Costco, at a Sam's, because they deal with the restaurants. So it is kind of neat to see how they run things over there. It's a whole new world.
Well, the top tier gas I was talking about, it applies to all grades of fuel. It's recommended by AAA because it prevents carbon buildup in your engine. And it says who carries it, and Costco is on the list of carrying the top tier.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Yeah.
There's going to be no way for you to tell when you're pumping if you're using crap gas or top tier classy gassy.
Damn.
Well,
There's no way for you to know. You're just a basic consumer.
yeah.
Because anybody could mess with that gas, too, along the way.
Yeah.
Does BJ's have gas too?
I don't think so.
Because then, I mean, talk about a major player. Costco card, Sam's Club, and a BJ's card. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not power?
That would be powerful. Yeah.
Okay. Then you throw a Restaurant Depot in there? That's fucking awesome.
You're making all the ladies wet. All the big girls.
Oh, yeah.
All the big girls who like to eat.
That's
All
bullshit.
all of us girls with a big appetite are like, yeah, Jay Bird,
There
you're
are
talking dirty.
All girls like to eat. Come on. They just don't poop, right, Virginia?
We never poop at the Marriott across the street.
Somebody said the Costco and Sam's memberships are $50 and $60 a year. That's what the
Okay.
prices are. So
I'm just curious if you started dating a guy and you're kind of on the fringe, you don't know where to go, and then you find out he has all those cards. Does that point him in the positive for you as a woman?
No. Now, if he rolls up and he's got like a black American Express, now that's the card I'm impressed by. I'm not impressed by a Costco card when Kevin just said it's $60.
You're stuck up though, so I don't know if
I'm more impressed by the Restaurant Depot card because I just like what they've got going on. And when you're walking around in Restaurant Depot, there's a lot of chefs in there. And so I play this fun game in my head and I try to figure out, food truck or real restaurant, and then what kind of restaurant. You can totally tell by what they have on their cart, and then you try to guess, okay, is it fancy or is it kind of crappy?
Did Virginia say BJ's did not have gas? Did you say that?
I don't know.
Did you say they didn't know?
I don't think they do.
Okay, all right. Chalk that up again as Virginia's wrong as fuck. The new
BJ's has gas?
Yes, like 9,000. Again, wrong, Virginia.
Sorry.
New segment called Virginia's wrong as
do we
fuck.
know her accuracy rate? Because it doesn't feel high.
With the confidence. And then
Yeah.
when you call her out, that's when you get, well, I don't know, Kev. Maybe. I'm just guessing. Fuck.
I'm just here talking shit all day. I don't know.
I said it just like that.
Gosh, we're always slipping, Kev. We can't let her get away with this shit anymore.
Got to be on your toes around here, don't you?
You do. I'm over here thinking
There's a lot of stuff that just comes out and you're like, I don't know for sure, but it doesn't sound right.
Got me over here thinking BJ's got no gas.
I never got gas at BJ's.
Well, then, there you go.
There you go.
Kev.
That's sweepy. They don't. Thus, because she's never gotten gas at BJ's, they don't have gas.
Fucking witch, man.
That's how Virginia's brain works.
It kind of is.
Yes, I've never got it there, so they do not have gas or offer it. We got a couple other emails here, some suggestions. I do kind of like this. Eric had a suggestion for the overtime of the No Name movie game, and he said, maybe rather than a 10-second overtime for the No Name movie game, you could see who could get a correct answer the fastest, and whoever had the better time wins. The only problem
That'd
with
be
that,
tricky for the Clockmaster.
we have had some people sometimes where it's not clicking, you and your partner, and for whatever reason, it could be you, it could be your partner, but I mean, imagine if you have to get a timestamp on how long it takes, and they go first.
This is riddled with disaster.
You could be 3 minutes in, and you're like, all right.
But
yeah.
I do love the fact that people are emailing and they care.
Yeah,
I love that they
do.
care.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's good
I'm
stuff.
trying to fix
Yeah.
it, but I don't know if it's fixable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just
It's the nature of the beast. It may go into a third round of overtime, and Kevin may want to pull out his fake hair. But that is just how it is.
But if you're really in the club, if you really get this show, listening, going, oh man, it's a third. Kevin's so internally pissed right now.
Kevin
And
wants to
that's-
fight
that
somebody.
should make it funnier for
It
you.
does. I love it. I just like watching his face like,
The chat room gets it. They know. They go, oh shit, this is the third. Kevin's so fucking mad, and they're right.
And Brian had a comment about the Friday's No Name movie game. He said Kevin should not have gotten 3 in the first round to tie Jason. He said life is like a box of chocolates. He's not allowed to use lines in the movie. So technically Jason, who did get 3 in round 1, should have won. Not sure if anyone this week already caught this. Yeah, I'm only bringing this up because I got several other comments about that. The rules of the No Name movie game, you can't use either characters' names, actors' names, or words from the title of the movie, but you can use lines from the movie.
You can totally use like you're trying to make fetch happen.
Say
if
hello
the
to
movie,
my little friend.
you can use catchphrases from the movie. They misunderstood.
Did we ever have that? I don't think we've ever had that as a
never
rule.
had that.
That's
But
never been a rule.
Like I said, I got that comment about 5 times, and I was like, well, let me let people know because they all think that I cheated the game.
You just can't say anything from the title.
Yeah.
You can say stuff from the dialogue.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, if the title and the quote coincide, then you're fucked.
If the movie was called Life is Like a Box of Chocolates, Forrest Gump, then you couldn't say it.
And no, we do not get paid for every time we bring up Forrest Gump on the air.
Although we should.
Right.
Because we talk about that movie and I don't even like it.
We are a show that does love us some Gump. we talk a lot about Gump. I don't know what to tell you.
Becky sent an email, and she said, I do love that Dennys won't tell Virginia to do it, bitch. He always says, do it, if it's directed towards V. Dennys, you're such good people. We love you and your kind soul.
We do. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a Dennys in their life to just let you know the world's not all
He'll
bad.
just say, do it. No bitch towards Virginia.
Well, I bet he's thrown a few bitches my way off the air when he's home.
No, it's the C word. No. I swear to you, I'm not just saying this to kiss his ass. He has the right temperament for the trade.
He does.
He just does. He's not a guy that... Yeah, I'm not saying Dennys isn't human. He doesn't take things personal because I think we all do. He just handles it better than most people.
Sure. And when the going gets rough, which it does, it all falls on him. He has to catch a lot of heat. And so y'all should be nice to Dennys when you call.
They're not.
And talk to him. He catches so much heat that's not his fault.
When we're giving out tickets for something, the person goes, I don't even listen to your show, but I want the tickets. That's what how they lead it off. And then their phone broke up and was starting to break up. And Denny goes, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the rest of what you said. And like, oh, come on, give me a break. Get the shit out of your ear. You're asking for tickets and you're being the biggest cock.
I'd be like, click.
I'd be, fuck you.
Fuck you. You're not allowed to listen.
Bird don't do phones because Bird got into a few fights with some people.
Meet me out back the radio station in 5 minutes.
I don't have the right temperament for the trade.
Dennys has never challenged anybody on the phones to a fist fight, and that's admirable.
No, I've never to a fist fight, but I've definitely told somebody to go fuck themselves.
I've challenged people.
Oh, I know you have. You're a legit psycho.
Got an email here from Tina. She said, I came across a celebrity from Below Deck. My friend in the picture freaked out when the customer asked for help, a.k.a. the celebrity you see here, Bugsley Drake. You can see the photo there.
Those are very obscure celebrities.
She's so sweet. My friend was so scared asking for a picture.
Is that the girl that works at CVS? I was just in that CVS yesterday, and that girl checked me out.
Okay.
Wait, so hold on. What's going on? Is there a TikTok star and there's a CVS star?
No, that's Below Deck. It's a show on Bravo about yachting. So the girl in the blue skirt is from Below Deck, and the girl in the red shirt checked me out at CVS.
Yeah, the CVS on US 1. CVS on US 1.
US 1 in that little plaza right by Rocco's School of Rock.
Okay, I just want to make sure Virginia was dorking out about the CVS employee, not the celebrity.
Yeah,
I'm more
she is.
impressed by the CVS employee.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's the lady that was working yesterday. She was restocking shelves. That girl's busy.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's Bugsley Drake with the celebrity that's a CVS worker from Below Deck. Yeah, you know what's really fascinating today more than ever because of social media and all the little networks and streaming shows and this and that, there's just these odd little pockets of celebrities.
There is.
You know, it used to be celebrity was more of a universal thing. And now it's not. It's, you could be a celebrity that just a small group of people would freak out. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
And have 10 million people that would freak out like that.
I told you about these young kids that started up this wiffle ball channel, and a lot of dudes and people that played sports that are my age started watching it during the pandemic, and they started getting on ESPN.
Yeah.
And all of these followers, this is from a wiffle ball league, and if I was to see one of these kids, I'd be, oh shit, I know you. That's fucking cool. Maybe I'd clean up the language because
hey kid, oh shit, that's fucking great.
It's all love.
Yeah, but thus, because of that, you have all these people that are famous. And I know with my son, he's got a whole, it's like every person now has their own personal list of celebrities and what they would consider celebrities. Because my son, he'll watch from TikTok and from YouTube. There are these people, if he had to rank his celebrities, I probably would not even know the names of his top 10, any of them.
Even think about the people that are in the competitive food eating world.
Yeah,
they have legit people that knows who a
Totally
deep dish Pat Bertoletti is. They know all those.
Totally.
And they they have fans.
Deep dish. If you saw deep dish, you'd be like, oh damn.
Fucking deep dish big leagued me on social media. Deep dish big fan.
And nothing, huh?
Fuck deep dish.
Left you hanging?
I'm kidding.
No. He don't big league you. Fuck deep dish.
Bertoletti.
We said it. Come at me, Bertoletti. If he big leagued the bird, he's dead to me.
No, I'm not trying to start a fight with a war with.
We need a new war
with deep dish.
We've been peaceful too long. Let's go.
She is right. I think we need a war.
Okay. And we're picking it with an obscure competitive eater?
Yeah. He big leagued the bird. You don't do that. The bird is a competitive eater who, by the way, at the 2J's eating competition, beat some of the guys that are on the national circuit.
Oh, yeah.
He was just a guy who showed up, a local guy.
See, this is how I know Virginia really loves me. She really does defend me when it counts. When it counts.
When it comes to competitive eating.
She was very impressed that I was.
Look, you beat the guys on the circuit.
I'm also.
Those guys shouldn't be on the circuit.
And I'm also a really shitty competitive eater too, so it shows you that it's not that hard to get on the circuit.
Yeah, I've never been more proud of you. You really did hold your own in that one competition with some of the big names.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bertoletti can suck a D. What's his name?
Deep dish Bertoletti. Pat.
Bertoletti.
Deep dish.
If I can ever say your name right, I'm going to really come for you.
She's coming for you.
Mm-hmm. Got an email here from Therese, Ride or Die in Pinot. That'd be the Pompano. Guess that's what you say, Pinot.
Yeah,
Pinot.
They do say the Pinot.
Pinot Grigio.
I need to get a full out list of what are all the abbreviations of all the South Florida towns. What's your nickname?
I remember interviewing a girl for Drunk Girl Trivia, and it was the Pinot.
I love it.
Yep. From Pompano.
Now, what other South Florida cities have?
LDub.
The Pizzle.
Is that what they do call LDub for Lake Worth Beach?
I've said it on the air, and people live in LDub say it's not, but I have legit heard people call it the LDub or the Dub.
There is a sub shop, LDub Subs.
Yeah.
And they are big fans of the show. And I went in there not too long ago. All our whole family got subs. They were delicious.
Really?
LDub Subs are big fans of the show.
Ooh.
And they make a mean ass sub.
Gosh.
But call ahead, y'all, because the line gets long.
I love a mom and pop sub shop.
They were killing it.
That was the only good thing about us being in Miami was
it was right there by where we're going to be for Pride Fest. So we should call ahead and put in a sub order on Pride Fest Day.
I love it. I'm into all of it.
Brent in the chat room said for Lake Worth, it's Lake Worthless.
Oh,
That's when you want to bag on it.
We're not here for that negativity.
I like Lake Worth.
I do too.
Great town.
I'm not a big fan of Lake Worth. If I'm going Lake Worth West, things have gone greatly wrong in my life.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was down there for the street painting festival a couple weekends ago. I had a great time.
It's lovely.
It's a good vibe.
So many little restaurants and bars and little gems tucked in there. It would take you a good solid week to go in every single place. And I would love that adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like beachy Lake Worth.
Yeah.
East Lake Worth is very cozy.
All the way to Benny's.
I just don't like going west past. I mean, if you get me going west on any street, too far. Wellington, I'll say the same thing. If I'm going west on Southern, things have gone gravely wrong for me. I'm going to some fucking meeting I don't want to go into. Always. All the meetings I don't want to go to are always Southern West. Shit that, man.
We're going to be in the LDub on the 27th coming up in a couple weeks. It's going to be a Sunday for Palm Beach Pride. It's the 30th anniversary.
Yes. We are going to be co-floating. We are sharing a float with Justin and Greg, the hair salon.
But what we usually do, right?
Yep.
I always have fun. I got to make sure I don't throw things off kids' faces.
We're going to get a big float this year. So, I hope we get it. It's in the works. We're trying to negotiate right now, but it's a real, like a float that has like a real driver. It's not going to be Panda pulling a trailer with some walls like we've had in years past.
Okay.
It's a real float with a real driver.
I kind of like the struggle right before the parade. It kind of keeps us humble and on our toes.
When the generator goes out.
Oh, every year. It's the same. You would think
Every year.
You would think it's Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
It is Virginia and Panda and Dennys trying to troubleshoot the fucking generator that never works. It's a different generator every year.
But we have the worst generator luck.
Then some shitty ass speaker isn't working, and then Virginia is so over the top stressed out, and I power drink and take a walk. Get my head right.
I bought a new speaker.
Okay.
So we have a good speaker, and we signed one Kevin Ralston to DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he can actually beat mix because how I have this speaker, it's got 2 channels. You can run 2 different sources of music into it, so you can beat mix, Ralston.
Just start laughing with me when the generator goes out. Please laugh with me.
Yeah, I'm not stressing about my DJing thing because, the generator's not going to work.
You dick.
He's so right, though. Virginia, 5 for 5. I mean,
Dude, it's not my fault. I don't know how to. First of all, me and Dennys couldn't figure out that last fucking generator. It was seriously possessed by the devil.
we had somebody from the parade. People in the parade were trying to help us. Like, we're supposed to be in the parade.
People brought us gas.
They're like, aren't you guys in the radio? Why is your DJ shit fucked? I don't know. I'm just drinking my jug of vodka.
Oh, you know I have a jug of vodka.
Yeah.
We always roll with that.
Yeah.
A toll, baby.
Okay. What cocktails you bringing out there, Virginia? Because I know you're not coming without any.
Yes. Well, I always like to do a breakfast mimosa.
Okay.
That's champagne with a half a teaspoon of orange juice.
Half a teaspoon, yeah. Just for coloring.
Do you do the morning drink still? I know back in the day you would do some morning drinks. Do you do that anymore?
Yeah, I'll do, I love Bloody Marys typically. That's,
If you and the
start off my day
Queen,
with that.
if you and the Queen want Bloody Marys, I will fashion you up some real nice Bloody Marys.
that, yeah.
I'll have them waiting
Yeah.
for you, cold and fresh, on the parade route.
Beautiful.
What's the amount of Bloody Marys a Ralston butthole hole can take? I mean, 2 or 3 until you make you.
He's not drinking them in his ass.
Well, it just
Yeah,
seems
so what are we
like.
talking about? Butt shots here?
Well, no, it just seems like you.
Put a funnel up his ass and just start
No.
pouring Bloody
Yeah,
Marys
I
in.
don't know how you drink your Bloody Marys, but
I need to use my words better.
They might not let us do that at Pride.
mine go in the mouth. Or maybe they will. I don't know.
Say, what's too many Bloody Marys where you're going, oh boy, this is going right through me. It seems like a thick drink.
They
to
don't
me.
make him shit.
No, they
Okay.
don't make me shit. Yeah, no,
I've heard it's lunch in a glass. I heard that's what they're called.
They're thick and they fill you
Yeah.
up, and then it's a lot of tomatoes, so you get to
Right.
you're like, okay,
Yeah.
2 is good.
Okay, that's
no
what I'm
more
asking.
than 2. That would be a rare day. Typically, just 1.
Okay.
Is what I do. We had got this thing too because we gone to Twisted Trunk one time for the British Open, and they were serving that half mimosa, half beer, and we really like that. So now we each have the half, and then we get a beer and top it off.
Half Bloody Mary, half beer, or
Yeah.
okay. I can make you that. It's a chilada.
Yeah. So we kind of dig those.
Bloody Mary. I mean, just fucking gnarls.
I'll have something there for you, like a fruit punch
No, just give
Kool-Aid
me-
bullshit toddler drink.
Okay, I do love Kool-Aid.
I know you do.
You threw in.
I'm gonna make
Get some Hawaiian punch, a little vodka. in it.
Here's the perfect
Yeah.
drink.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's going to be grape Kool-Aid
Yeah.
with fresh pineapple juice and it's going to be in a big cup with lots of ice, crushed ice.
Yeah, you know I love
It's going to have a big, thick straw, like a sippy straw.
Love a straw. You know me. I like
know
the big
you.
colors, and I'm
so
easily-
much Atoll vodka.
Do you guys remember a drink? It was one of the first drinks I ever had, and it was so dangerous. It was called Purple Passion. It tasted
I know the name.
just like Kool-Aid. It was so good and got you fucking crunked. I mean, goofy, fun. Let's just go roll down some hills kind of fun.
I'll make you a Purple Passion.
A purple, oh my, that was my cut. I loved it.
I will make you that.
But I never could find it. I got it in northern Florida, and when I would come home from school, never could find it down here in South Florida. Purple Passion. You could find the Boones, you could find the Cisco, but you could never
all the good stuff, Kevin.
Oh, that's what you drink when you don't know what the fuck you're drinking.
all the classy ones.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, the Boone's Farm
the goods.
Vintage.
Oh, I
Yeah.
used to get so crunked on the Boones, and I think about Boones now. It makes me want to.
Barf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's disgusting.
What was I thinking?
I got an email here from Teresa as I was getting into the Pompano thing. What she had to say was for Kevin the Bird about losing your sense of smell and taste because of the COVID. The Mexican Queen still without the sense of smell. She said now they're doing the platelet-rich plasma treatments, 5 treatments, 1 a month, and it's allowed some participants to get their taste and smell back, but they're expensive AF, like $500 a treatment. So if you did 5, that's $2,500 to get your taste or smell back from COVID.
And it's not even guaranteed to work.
Yeah, and oddly enough, it doesn't seem to really phase her. Like, I would be losing my mind. I would be obsessed with getting my sense of smell back. And she's just like, oh, well, in fact, a lot of times I forget about it because she never bitches about it or mentions it.
Yeah, it's weird. Mine changes pretty much daily, and my smell, it comes and goes. There's certain things that smell really great and normal to me.
Yeah.
There's some that don't smell like anything, and then there's some that used to smell one way and have completely changed, and almost I can't even smell it. It grosses me out. And I know there's a cologne I love. I love it. But when I put it on, it smells like it's rotting. And I've asked everybody, my sisters, everybody, they all say, no, it smells great. It doesn't smell bad at all.
Wow.
It's just in my own smell, but it smells just disgusting to me. And it's my favorite cologne. So to me, I think I smell like I'm rotting.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, it's not. It's kind of fucking weird.
It's so
It's messed
weird,
up.
And
man.
it changes from colognes, too.
Yeah, it's just, and there's no explanation, Chad. It's going to take them years, if not decades, to sort out what the hell this COVID thing was and is and what's going on with it. Yeah, I'd seen that they had found even in mild cases for a lot of people it would shrink their brains a bit. And
What?
So, yeah.
We can't afford that around here.
No, we can't.
We're already struggling to put together a sentence.
Yeah. So and it's kind of crazy too because for us here in Florida, for the most part, nobody's really paying attention to it, but you got to still watch because you get hit with things like for Rib Roundup at the I think Financial Amphitheater on Saturday. I got an email that hey, Live Nation, who runs that, they're still requesting either you show up with a negative test within like the last 24 hours, you got to have your Vax card, or they'll set up and they'll have that test that you take there, but then you'll have to pay $40 to get the results of that test to get in. So add that to your ticket. And our boss was telling us, she's like, we were charging $30 again, and it was $40 for the test if you didn't have it.
Damn.
So you pay more for the damn test to get in than you would for the ticket to actually get into the event. And
That sucks.
yeah, when I went to the Kravis last night too, you had to show the Vax card, have the test, or they had a table set up. I don't know what they were charging because luckily I didn't have to do that because I had the Vax card. But
See, I went to the theater last night too, and I didn't have to show any proof of
elementary
anything.
school theaters not.
Grove Park
yeah.
Elementary did not have me show anything. You could sit, no
Yeah.
masks.
Right.
They're apparently letting random guys in that have no kids in the play.
Whatever. I was there to support my best friends, and I'm glad I did. I had a fucking great time at the theater. I'm sure you did too, Kevin.
Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely what they've done there to the Kravis, and Anastasia is an amazing play. You're going to love it. But yeah, it is just kind of weird because, it's out of sight, out of mind, and you think, okay, it's all over. And then you go to a place and be like, what's this? What are they doing? Oh, that's right, COVID stuff still. And it's still a deal. And I saw, too, I don't know what the Miami Open is going to be like coming up, but I saw that Novak Djokovic, he dropped out of that. He ain't going to come play. And he's still trying to catch up and do that, He's got 20 Grand Slams, and because he didn't play in the Aussie Open, he fell one behind, and so now he's not going to play the Miami Open either. And it's because he's still unvaccinated and he can't travel to the U.S. without it. So it's still affecting some people.
They're going to have to drop those restrictions on travel soon, though, if all the numbers are really, really low, right?
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. You would think that's what I was thinking. But like I said, just in the last week, how many COVID hurdles there are still up. It's just a note to everybody. Just because it's out of sight, don't make it out of mind, because there are still places you'll be like, oh, crap, that's right, I forgot. So still carry that Vax card or have those negative tests or get ready to maybe have to pay extra $40 to get in.
Kevin's right. If you're doing extracurricular, it's not going to always be just smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Your neighbor, my girlfriend, they're going to Jamaica for her 40th birthday.
They love to fucking travel, man.
I know. Well, they don't got no kids.
Yeah.
They don't have any, thing tying them down. They're footloose and fancy free. Fuckers. But they are going with a big group. And I know some people that went to Jamaica, and while they were there, they somehow picked up COVID.
Oh, dang.
And they tested positive. They had to stay in their hotel room, quarantined for 10 days.
Oh, wow.
Extra
Yeah, that's
at
crazy.
their expense to pay for those hotel nights.
See, that's just crazy.
Could you imagine
I
10
know.
nights
Right.
at, $200 a night?
Quick, what's the math?
$2,000?
Good job,
Brilliant,
Pumpkin.
brilliant.
Good job, Pumpkin.
When it comes to money, yeah, I suddenly get good at math. What? $2,000? You're not allowed to come back to the U.S. until you get a negative test, and they won't test you for 10 days.
Crazy, right?
What?
Yeah, so you still have those COVID pitfalls that are out there somewhere that
Right.
still can spring up to get you and cause massive inconveniences
Be careful.
and financial issues. So, yeah, no, you're right. It's legit. Well, we need to make sure that KVJ Nation comes out in full force on Saturday. We're doing a KVJ Volunteer Army beach cleanup. Don't forget about this. It is going to be going on at John D. MacArthur State Park. We're going to start it at 8:30 a.m. Show up a little bit ahead of time. Go sign up at kvjshow.com. You get one of those really schwanky KVJ Volunteer Army shirts provided by Rosenthal, Levy, Simon, and Sosa, personal injury attorneys.
I'm glad to see people are all jacked up and excited to see me and Kevin do that big circle thing. We make a circle in
Circle
the sand.
jerk?
Well, we make a circle in the sand and then we wrestle each other. But if you want to make it a circle jerk, look.
Well, first you wrestle, then you jerk each other off, and I'm here for it.
Wow, okay.
If that really did happen, how long does it take for a call to come in and say we're fired? From
Minutes.
management?
That'd be by noon.
By noon,
yeah.
Did you, Jaybird, really do a circle jerk
front of children?
at the beach cleanup?
Well, the call would go to the jail because that's where we'd be.
What is the matter with them?
Yeah. That'd be a tough one to explain away. Yeah. Doing what? What happened?
Thank goodness it's just a joke.
It is a joke.
Yeah.
But what if those? I'm saying if it was all adults, still by noon we're done.
Totally.
Yeah, I agree.
Totally. Thank you to our friends at Atoll Vodka. Yeah, we're going to have it out with us on the route for the Pride Fest parade. So if you want to come by and get a little sample, I'm happy to share. You can grab your own bottle at mashandgrape.com.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.